Love me madly, or love me not. You know you would die just to have what I've got. The world is a card game, a crap game, a hard game. But sweetie, I'm the Grand Slam. Yes, the party is where I am. Go where I go. Going right into my spotlight, and baby, it's tough. No doubt you'll go blind, dear, but pay it no mind, dear. Just be there, 'cause honey lamb, the party is where I am. For good times, for great times, just RSVP. I'm blessed with a guest list that always starts with me. So friend or phony, come, show your face, and get with the lady who's setting the pace. The people who just do whatever they must do can have their toothpicks and ham. For me, it's ruffles and gin and bitters, cravats and ruffles, and all that glitters. The party is where I am. And you know, darlings, that was my life. Just one grand party after another. And it would have been perfectly fine. I could have gone believing it if it hadn't been for that friggin' idiot who invented the mirror. Listen, Toots, you in that mirror, I can't believe what I see. You are much older than I ever was. Oh, by Jesus, till hell freezes. Ever plan to be? You need a lift, and I don't mean the kind that is part of a dance. You need a lift. Holy, this is it. I'm my grandma or one of my aunts. Damn it all. Men get those paunches, creases, and wrinkles take hold. They are called dignified, dapper, mature, wild ducky. If you're lucky, you are just called old. You need a lift, not that thing on the mountain they use when it snows. One little snip, yes, and one little slip, and a zip and a hell knows. I could die, or worse than that, they should make me depressingly cute. Or put my boob where my rear is, my mouth where my ear is. Then how would I talk? For God's sakes, they could make me a mute. Oh, my God. Dracula's daughter, you are the joke of the week. Lotions and potions, and look what you've got, boy, oh boy, dear. Corduroy, dear. You're a signed antique. You need a lift, and an elevator's not what I mean. Looking young is such a habit, you will never shake it. So call for an appointment. You can always break it. Not on your life. They use a knife, and I'm high-strung. Also, too loud. No, 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 I don't want to go. Yes, 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 you're a god-awful mess. Okay, I'll get ready. Prepare the machete. Geronimo! Oh. Well, darlings, that was pretty much the story of it all. But nevertheless, I never would give up. I mean, life is just one big party. Stay a while. Stay a while. Cool your heels and stay a while. Take off your tie and relax. So up a friend, maybe scratch a few backs, dear. If you feel clubby, climb into my tubby. Stay a while, Layla, stay a while. Trade your car keys for my bar keys, darling. I can't say goodnight yet. I didn't recite yet, or have a good fight yet. Darling, stay a while, stay a while. Share your toys and play a while. What makes you think you're so smart? Soon as you leave, darling, we're just gonna tear you apart. Do me a favor, covet thy neighbor. Stay a while, honey child. Dig your toes in, move your clothes in, darlings. I can't say goodbye yet. The moon isn't high yet, and neither am I yet. Darling, stay a while. Stay a while. Stay where you lay a while. Just leave your hat on the shelf. Early to bed is passé by yourself, dear. And I've got news, kid. I've locked up your shoes, kid. Stay a while. Smile your smile. Phone your spouse and rent your house and darling. David, darling. May I please stay a while?
Oh, stay a while.
Have a little booze, darling.
I will.
Drink up. Now save some for me.
I've never never had anything on television. That's lovely champagne.
Oh, it is. It's a little sweet, though.
Yeah, it is. I wouldn't serve it on your wedding night.
No. Oh, on your wedding night, don't bring that nasty word up. Shall I put this down?
Okay, yes, put it down. Yeah. And I'll try to force myself not to drink it.
We'll
I want to tell you, Helen,
what?
that when I saw you do these songs off Broadway, off there, in that little, you took an elevator, a crickety elevator, and you went up about 17 stores.
Yes.
And it didn't look safe, the elevator, or the people in the elevator.
It wasn't safe at all. They crashed one time. They didn't crash, but they sunk to the basement once.
Oh, my God.
That was
now you're telling me. All right. I just tell you that you were superb. And you are superb every night, no?
Well, it's a combination. It's me and Tallulah that's superb. Because, you know, she does come on stage with me and save me many a time when I get into a difficulty. She pops up and speaks up and says it just the way it is. It's wonderful.
She talked profanely because she was wont to do that.
Oh, well, she says naughty things. Yes,
Does
she really does. Yeah, some woman laughed this afternoon and she cackled, absolutely. And I said she was a day early.
I wanted to prove that I'm not, you know, just a man who's gone off at the mouth because I like it and no one else. I loved every minute of it, says Clive Barnes of The Post. They really don't make many musical comedy performers like Helen Gallagher anymore. I'll drink to that. Frank Rich of the New York Times. Acted, sung, and danced with gusto. John Simon. And, you know, the words come hard with him. Praise words. Gusto.
I've noticed that over the years.
Yeah. In a word, darlings, dynamite. A nerve-tingling, soul-stopping show. Miss Gallagher can rip the roof off any theater she fancies. Russell Knight charms. Tallulah is fun. That's the New York Post. Stylish, fast-paced, funny. Bravura. Oh, Tallulah has pizzazz. There it is, all there. Black and white.
There it is. Poster.
Isn't that a lovely poster? Can you see this, Mr. Director? That's the poster of Tallulah. Anyway, I do think... There it is. There it is. Isn't that lovely? The thing of it is, I want to talk to you about life, love.
Oh,
and the theater.
Love.
Life, love, and the theater. No, not necessarily in that order. We're going to go and sit in our... Oh, no, we're not, I guess. I don't know what's happening tonight, except I'm having a wonderful time with you.
We are going to do something. I can see a sign from heaven coming.
Yeah, a sign is coming. Oh, it's a fist. It means he's going to punch one of us.
Oh, we're going to
And I think I know which one, me.
Oh.
Yes. We are going to stop for a moment. We'll be with you right now. Just listen to what they're going to tell you. Pete, you know, when they give out the Tonys this year, there's no female star that comes anywhere near you in Tallulah. And as Tallulah Bankhead, you are in a class by yourself. The Tony is yours.
I wish it were, but unfortunately, they don't give Tonys off-Broadway. Well, certain houses, but not this house. It's okay, even according to the house.
Well, then we have to change houses.
Oh, I think you vote for me anyway, won't you?
I'll vote. I mean, there's nobody. I mean, it's going to be a tough year with Tony Quinn and Zorba, with George Herman, and that, wonderful Gene Barry.
That's right.
With Casual Fall. The men are going to have a contest.
Yes.
But, oh, boy, there's no woman in sight. can compare with your interpretation of Tallulah.
Why, thank you.
Why did you choose her?
I didn't choose her. They
common?
chose me. They were heavily looking for a woman to play her, and then
That's Mark Price and John Phillip.
Well, no, actually Tony Lang and Mae Richards and Arthur Siegel. And they thought, at least Tony thought, that perhaps they needed a persona on her own right, not just an actress playing Tallulah. And so Tony, who's a student of mine, came to me and asked me, and I was not ready to do something because I had just come from an off-Broadway production in that same theater that you speak of, and it was a disaster. It was 6 characters in search of a director. And I was ill from the whole thing, and I said, oh, I don't want to go off-Broadway again. Please save me. But I read it. I said, well, I'll read it. Well, all I had to do was read it, and I said, let me hear the music. And I heard the music, and I said, if I can learn it, I'm going to do it. That's what I was mostly frightened of, was learning it. There was so much to learn. Yeah. In fact, I'm not sure I really did learn it sometimes.
No, I think you're making it up. But whatever you're doing, it's inspired, aren't you?
No, she enters. I'm not kidding you when I say sometimes I get stuck and Tallulah speaks up for me. I mean, she says outrageous thing. I remember the other day there were 2 black gentlemen sitting in the second row, and they seemed to be enjoying themselves a great deal. And I got to the part where I said, well, darlings, let's not get morbid. I mean, it's true, John was gone, and Daddy was gone, and Naps was gone. I said, you remember him, the arrogant, sadistic bisexual? And these 2 guys said yes. And I said, well, I knew you 2 would remember him. And they fell out.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The audience should understand that you're liable to talk to them and say things.
I do talk
I mean, you are funnier than the script. I mean, you make up stuff. Opening night, your mother, you were giving champagne. She goes around the audience and gives champagne out in glasses, and not intravenously. And she, opening night, her mother was sitting in the second row. I was quite near your mother. And you said, not you, darling, you're too old.
Did I really?
You said that to your own mother.
Oh, Lord, that wasn't Helen. That must have been Tallulah.
Not you, mother. You're too old.
Well, I mean, the funniest thing happened on a Saturday matinee, of all things. You would think this wouldn't be a Saturday matinee performance, but it is. There were 4 elderly people sitting in the front row, and when I come out first, I offer my glass to one of them, and he wouldn't take it. And then I offered it to her, and she wouldn't take it. About 4 people wouldn't take it. And I finally gave it to a gentleman. And then we get to the point where I give out the champagne, and he's reaching for it before I ever get near him. So I look at him, and I say, oh, you're a wino, right? And I looked at her, and I said, he's a lush? And she says, yes, he is. Then I get down the aisle, and I give another glass of champagne to the same first row, and this man says, no, I don't want it. She'll have it. I said, what is with this first row, darling?
If you can afford those seats, they're all the same price.
That's right.
But, it's just a wonderful, funny evening.
It is.
And body.
Well, people ask me where I get the energy to do it, because as you know, I do a soap opera at the same time, and it's the audience that gives me the energy. I mean, they are so funny. They throw me so many curves, and so many things happen. It's just, it delights me as much as it delights them.
I want to ask you, what defines a star? I mean, you're a star in the sense of bravura presence.
I'm a performer, there's no doubt about it.
You're a performer, and you're a belter, and you're funny, you're outrageously funny.
Yeah.
All right, so...
I'm all those things.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm also modest.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Terribly modest.
Well, you can't be a star and be modest.
Yeah.
Because mutually contradictory, aren't they?
I think I'm a very bad self-critic. I had a mother who taught me that. That probably I wouldn't give her the champagne. But anyway, she taught me how to be quite objective about myself. And I know when I'm good and I know when I'm bad. And in many instances, I think I know better than the critics. Isn't that strange? They've always been very kind to me, and I really can't fault them on the fact that they've been harsh on me.
No.
But
your career, I've got your career on a piece of paper here.
I've had wonderful criticism.
You've had great notices.
I have, always.
All your life.
Absolutely. I've never been knocked by, well, maybe I did, and I drew a blank. I don't know. I have very excellent memory for the good things. But
$1 Billion Baby, yes. Brigadoon, High Button Shoes, Touch and Go, Pal Joey, Tony Award winner, right there. Pajama Game, Guys and Dolls, Finian's Rainbow, Oklahoma.
Right.
Cry for Us All, Maine.
My God, I sound old.
Well, you're not 20.
No.
But
far from it.
30, I would say.
Yes, well, you're sweet.
I am, absolutely.
No, I'm far from 30. No, and I wouldn't, I've been on the stage 39 years this November.